guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a chit chat, get ready with me, and because it is autumn fall time, I'm going to do kind of like a fall inspired makeup look that is just very classic fall but still with a little bit of a twist. And because I recently just got this beauty from Bobbi Brown, it is the new Greige eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna use this one today because I think it's absolutely stunning. So without further ado, let's get into it. First up, I'm gonna use a primer. This is from Makeup Forever and it is the Hydrating Primer. I recently just got this one and I'm absolutely in love. I really feel like it's so freaking hydrating and my skin really needs it now that it's autumn. It honestly just feels like that you're applying an extra layer of like moisturizer. It feels so incredible. And I really like the smell. It doesn't really have like a strong smell, but it smells good. Then I'm using my L'Oreal True Match foundation. I haven't used this one in such a long time, but it's seriously one of my favorite like drugstore foundations. It is amazing. And this is in the color W2 Golden Vanilla. And I think this color has been discontinued, which is such a shame, but it is absolutely amazing. And I just really like this foundation so much. And it gives kind of like a medium to a full coverage, which I like. Definitely great for these times of year. And I'm gonna use a beauty blender just to blend it into my skin. And because I've got some blemishes on my skin, I'm gonna use the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. It just conceals so nicely and I don't want to see that ugly stuff on my face. Before moving on to my eyebrows, I'm just quickly going to use the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer under my eyes just to brighten up because I've got dark circles like a crazy person. And it does not look cute. So we need some help. And I actually prefer this concealer for the under eye area and just to brighten up a tiny bit. I don't know why, it's better like that. And I'm gonna use my Real Techniques contour brush to set it and to blend it under the eyes. Very light hands and very gently. And as soon as I've blended it under my eyes, I'm using my beauty blender and then I'm just using some Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder just to set it under the eyes quickly so it doesn't crease or anything crazy. Nothing worse than creasing under eye concealer. It looks so unflattering. And I've tried it way too many times. I don't know, there's a lot, but it's gonna go away in a sec when I've just blended out this bad boy. If you didn't know, this technique is called baking, where you just bake the under eye concealer 100% into your skin so it doesn't go anywhere during the day. It is kind of like the best technique for if you really want your under eye makeup to last the entire day. And while that is baking and doing its thing, I'm gonna move on to my eyebrows. And the first thing that I'm gonna use is the Gimme Brow from Benefit. I am just so in love with this product again. It is amazing and I like to comb through my brows with this one before I actually go in with the other brow products because I just feel like that it curves out my brow and just gives it a little extra tint already so I don't have to use that much of the other brow products. It is amazing and so teeny tiny. I really like it. So I'm just brushing through my brow. And some of you guys commented that I always look so serious when I do my brows, but honestly it's just because I just feel like that my brows are so important. I just really feel like that brows are some of the most important features of the entire face, and if they look like crap, the rest of the makeup just looks like crap. So I'm always so freaking focused when I do my brows. Why are my brows always so freaking long? That's better. So as you can see already now from just using that Gimme Brow, they already look so much better and so much more polished. But I'm gonna use the Anastasia Brow Wiz because I found it again and I love it so much. I've always loved this little brow thing so much, but now I've just gone back to it. Honestly, when you forget that you've got some products in your makeup collection, you know it's too big. I can't stop laughing at myself because it's so true. I'm so freaking focused. I'm just like... And once I've filled in my brows, I'm just using the Gimme Brow once again just to set it all. And once again, if there are any sparse areas in my brows, this is going to fill them out so they look nice and neat. I think we're done with baking, so I'm just going to remove the excess powder under the eyes. I just love how much brighter it looks already now. But I'm going to use my MAC paint pot in the color Painterly as a base for my eyeshadows. And once that is done, I'm taking some of the Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder and I'm using it just to set the primer, or the paint pot it's called. As I said earlier, I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown Greige eye palette. It is so beautiful and I love it because it's very cool toned. So what I'm going to do firstly is that I'm going to warm up my crease with that color down there, which is kind of like the lightest grey browny color in this palette, and then I'm just putting it in my crease very lightly, and I'm very gently trying to build it up just a tiny bit. As you can see, huge difference. And these eyeshadows, they're just so blendable. I love them. No patchiness or anything. And now I'm going to do something slightly different than what I normally do, because normally you would always say this area, the inner part of the eye, is supposed to be a bit more light because it opens up the eyes and it brightens up, blah blah blah. Well, it is autumn and I want it to be a bit more dark and sultry, I don't know, something like that. So I'm gonna grab these two colors here with a pencil brush, and then I'm going to kind of like carve out my inner eye area, if you get what I mean. So I'm just following that natural carved line. That just makes it look much more defined, and as if my eye is much more deep, as you can see. Looks so freaking cool. As you can see, it just looks a bit more oomph. I don't know how to explain it really, but it just looks as if my eyes are a bit more deep set. It sounds so weird, but I just really feel like that it contours my entire eye area so much more and just frames my eyes. I just think it's such a cool feature. Then I'm gonna grab also from the new Greige collection from Bobbi Brown the Longwear Cream Shadow Stick in the color Greige. It looks like this and it's so beautiful. I'm gonna use this one under my eyes. And then I'm just grabbing another pencil brush, and then I'm just gently smudging it out. And last step for me is just to use that light shade up there, blend it with that shimmering one there, which is a bit more silvery, because I'm going to use that to highlight just a tiny bit. Not too much, but just a tiny bit, just for the fun. I would probably say if you don't have as long lashes as me, I would probably go in with some false eyelashes because the under eye area is very smoky and very so it's probably a good idea to have some length of hair as well, just to balance out the darkness. But since I've got really long lashes already, I'm not going to use any falsies. I'm quickly curling my lashes before applying mascara. And when I say quickly, I mean 30 seconds on each eye. And now I'm introducing you to my new favorite mascara at the moment. It is from Bobbi Brown once again. It is the Extreme Party Mascara. Honestly, it is the best. It separates my lashes, it gives them volume, length, everything I need. It is just, oh, so good. I just love when you find a new mascara that just works. You freaking see that? That is from one coat, guys. One coat. As you can see, my lashes, they look crazy. It seriously looks as if I'm wearing falsies. That mascara though, it is insane with my lashes. But it looks so good. I love it. So that is the eyes done, and as you can see from a distance, you can't really tell too much. There's a lot of eyeshadow going on in here, but it's just curved out my entire eye area so nicely, and it just looks so contoured in a really good way. I like it. It's very wearable for an everyday autumn look, but still it's got an edge, and I like that. Next step is to contour a tiny bit because I feel like it's so bright right now and a bit contoured up here, so we need some contouring out there as well. And I'm gonna use my Benefit Hoola bronzer. I've just gone back to this one. Once again, this is like the week of oldies but goodies for me. I've just rediscovered it and it's absolutely amazing. And as you can see, I need to get my hands on a new one. My god, I love this bronzer. And a slight nose contouring, just cause, why not? Just blending it out to make sure there's no too harsh lines. For a bit of a blush highlighter effect, I'm gonna use the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in the color Pink Quartz. It is so freaking beautiful. And on me, it's kind of like a mixture of a blush and a highlighter because it's very shimmery and cool tone. It's kind of like a silvery finish. As you can see, it's just so beautiful. Goes great with this look that is a bit more grey, cool toned. Owie wowie, that is beautiful. Now, if you wanted this to be a very low-key, everyday fall makeup, then you could just wear some nude lips or maybe kind of like a berry lip to this look, but I am going to wear a deep purple lipstick today because I just feel like it. I feel like that these eyes, they're so subtle, they can definitely wear a bit more of a color on your lips, a bit more of a statement lip. So firstly, I'm using my Bobbi Brown Pale Mauve Lip Liner. So I would say if you still want it to be a tiny bit more low-key but still dark lips, just stick with this. And I would say that just using a lip liner is so hot at the moment, especially because autumn, fall time is just like matte lips time, if you ask me. I don't want too much of a gloss, I don't want too much of some shimmery stuff on my lips. I just want them to be matte and just, yeah, just matte. So you can totally just wear it like this, but as I said, I want it to be a bit more purpley and a bit more So just because I've been so in love with the Anastasia liquid lipsticks ever since I bought them in the US, I am gonna use one of these. It is the one called Potion, which is a very dark and deep purple shade, and it's so freaking fierce on the lips. I love it. And once again, these liquid lipsticks, they dry into a matte finish, which is once again the kind of like autumnal thing in my mind, at least. Oh, I love it.
There's a gleam ray of your light when I close my eyes. Got the key to my heart, I'll be there through the
makeup get ready with me video, and I really hope that you enjoyed it. As I said, I'm absolutely in love with this look at the moment. I love wearing like dark lipsticks right now, and especially matte lipsticks. I just feel like this is such an autumnal look, and yeah, it's all about the lashes, all about the lips, and then all about those cooler, cool tone shades, which I think is so great for autumn time. So if you found this video inspirational in any way, and if this is kind of like a new go-to autumn look, let me know in the comment section down below. And also please remember to like and subscribe to my channel, and yeah, I always say and yeah when I don't know what to say, but I think that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and yeah, have the most amazing day. I said it again. Bye!